Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I'm going to share with you one of my favorite tools for creating digital stories or voiceover slide decks for my students, and one of my favorite tools for them to use to create digital story projects for me, and that is Adobe Spark. Now, Adobe Spark does have a premium version and an enterprise-wide version, but the free version of Adobe Spark is going to get you very, very far, especially right now when we need quick and easy tools to go to remote learning. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is go to spark.adobe.com, and you're going to see this page with all of the options for Adobe Spark. Now, Adobe Spark will let you create social media images, it will let you create one-page websites, or it will let you create videos. And what we're going to focus on right now is creating videos. So I'm going to select Start Now. If I'm new, sign in if I'm not. If I select Start Now, you're going to see it's going to let me continue with Google, Facebook, Apple. I can sign up and create a new Adobe ID with my email, or you can log in with an Adobe ID, which is only going to work if you have an enterprise-wide account. So we're going to start with Continue with Google. I'm going to select my Google account here. And then I am going to select an Adobe ID personal account. This enterprise ID choice is only going to let you log in if you have a business-wide, institution, school-wide Adobe license. So we're going to choose personal account. Now it's going to log me in automatically because I've been here before, but if you're new, it's going to ask you a couple questions and have you put in your Google account information so that you can log in. Once I'm here, the first thing I'm going to do is select this blue Create a Project button. Once I select Create a Project, you're going to see it's going to let me make flyers, Instagram posts, Facebook covers. So this really can do a lot of things for teachers out in the field to create communication for their students and the parents, or you can have students use it for a variety of projects. So today we're going to look at a video. So we're going to go to Spark Video. And we're going to title this Remote Learning. And when we click Next, it's going to give us a set of templates here to start with. Now, this is fantastic for those of us that might be creatively challenged, or for students that get sort of paralysis by analysis if they have this blank slate they're staring at. So this will give us a starting point. So the first thing you want to ask yourself, or have your students ask themselves, is what is the goal of this video? What kind of story am I going to be telling? So we can click to the right, and it's going to give us a whole range of templates. For today, I'm going to choose Teach a Lesson. So I'm going to pick this one. And once I pick it, you're going to see Adobe will give me little tips as I go. It will ask me little questions, and it really will guide me through the entire process. So it has a tutorial video here with some tips if you want to watch that. And then once I get here, you're going to notice I already have preset slides that I can add images and text and audio to. So if I don't have a slide deck already made in PowerPoint or Google Slides, I can go in here, select my layout on the right for what I want, or use the layout they've already given me. I can select text. So the key to remote learning is communicate, communicate, communicate. Now I can make my text larger, or I can make it smaller by clicking the little T up above my text here. I can go over here and change the layout if I want to change the type of layout. You'll notice there's only 4 types of layouts here, and that is great for those of us that want just easy, quick solutions. But if you really want more creative license, this might not be the best tool for you. But I like it because it's quick and it's easy, and I don't have to think too hard to create a video. Then I can go over here and click the plus, and maybe I want to add a photo in here to make it really pop. So I'm going to find free photos, and let's say I want one with a phone. So I'm going to select phone, and I like this one. So I'm going to select that one. So the key to remote learning is communicate, communicate, communicate. I'm not a big fan of this theme, So I'm going to go up here to theme in the upper right, and I'm going to choose elevate because this is a nice clean theme, and teal makes me happy. So I'm going to choose the teal, and there's my slide ready to go. And then I'm going to go to my next slide and add my next piece in here. Again, remember I can change to layout, change my layout, I can change the theme, I can resize, I can even add some funky music to the background. But when I'm ready, I can click this red record button and I can record my voice over my slide. Now the great thing is I can record my voice over each slide individually, which if you're like me and you tend to mess up a lot, maybe you end up stopping and starting your screencasts or having to redo them all the time because you forget what you're going to say. With this tool, with Adobe Spark, all I have to do is hit record again, re-record this one slide, and then I can go to the next one, record that slide, and the next one. If I want to add a slide in between because I forgot something, I just hit my plus button. I can drag this wherever I want it to land, change my layout, and I'm good to go. Once I'm done, I can download this to my computer to be able to share it to a video management tool like Kaltura if your institution has one, or if you want to post it up on YouTube. I can also select share, and I can share a link out to my students or caregivers of my students if I have a message for them. So Adobe Spark is an incredibly easy tool to use to create quick digital stories. You don't even need to have your slides done to be able to build in here. If you do have your slides done, I tend to use this layout with the full screen, and I'll go to my slide deck like this one. I might go to File, Download as a PNG. Then I upload that PNG back into Spark as a photo, and my slide is there. So if you do have slides, you can download those as images, upload them into Spark as photos, and then go ahead and record over top of them. So hopefully this gave you some quick tips for how to use Adobe Spark for both digital storytelling and a solution for screencasting or sharing content to your students or your students' caregivers, and for creative digital storytelling projects for your students.